start, and he made really good time. Team Petty Cash is making up the rock trail very well also. They also run the Lemons class in a Cherokee that looks identical, which is a road course, so it's kind of cool to have two Cherokees doing two extremely different things. But the action seems to be pretty steady through here. There's been a lot of action. Only one car that's broke, and it was just a training issue. 0 rollovers. The recovery crew did a great job getting the one guy off, but so far they've had it pretty easy. And this is another Falcon tire rig having a little bit of issues right here. Looks like he's going to have to back up to give it a bump. And just think, these cars are normally driven to the grocery store, and they're up here rock crawling, so it's pretty impressive with a few bolt-on parts what they will actually do. So they're backing up, picking up a line. I do see on top of the spare tire they have some ramps. So I assume if they get in a real pickle, they'll unload those and put it on a rock instead of stacking rocks. They'll just use these ramps. That's a great idea. I saw Casey Curry have one on top of his T-Rex yesterday during the race. Those Max tracks are working great on Team Petty Cash 4643. They've got a lot of sponsors, especially Griffin. The Max tracks are actually those boards. They're kind of like a trailer ramp, so they're great for not stacking rocks. So they do a good job. So he's doing a good job rock crawling around. He went to the right, had a little issues, backed on up, and then went around the left having very good luck. That's the same way Miller went in his Cherokee. So apparently the wheelbase on these like the left side just a little bit more. He hasn't really had to hit the throttle too hard. He's mainly just been rock crawling, doing a fantastic job up here. The left front looks to be a little bit light right there, so that's probably a little sketchy. And that's a good little spot right there. He's really steep going up the hill. So hopefully he can back up, give it a little bump, and it'll crawl right on up. I did see Jesse Combs early coming through. Dave Schneider. I saw about 6 or 8 other rigs coming in, so it's been a heavy hitter up here. Lots of action. The crowd's loving it. There's a few stock rigs that came through, and the crowd really enjoyed watching a stock Toyota go all the way up. He only had to winch one time at the bottom because he sits low and the wheelbase is long, so he bellied out at the gatekeeper. But once they got up over that, co-driver hopped right back in and made it all the way to the top. So they're still trying to pick a line, and there he gets on the throttle, kissing that rock. I'd say keep in it. It's almost up and over, which he does. The right front, the crowd loves it. Right tire crawled right up that flat-faced rock until it slid up and over, and they keep going. And now they're at some loose boulders up there, but it's still not very much sand. But every time somebody goes through there, they kick a few down the hill.
All right, you guys, we are watching in the smaller screen of the two on the lower right. Joey Simeone in the 21 in a pretty precarious position at this moment. I did see somebody get out, so I think he's getting a little help from his co-dog right now.
Got some information from the field too. 4611 Chris Shute, he was out at race mile 49 calling out of the race and requesting recovery. So now we're really at a point of the race where we're going to see a lot of attrition while these cars are going through all these rocks. Also have word about Jessie Combs in 4703. She's about race mile 90, just changing a flat tire, so she seems to be doing pretty well out there.
All right, looks like Joey's going to make that section, get through there, get that rope back on, and his co-dog back in, and continue rolling on down the course. So that's a 2-1, Joey Simeone. Okay, I'm going to turn it over here to Miles, who's in Chocolate Thunder. Miles, what's up, and what do you see from where you are right now?
All right, well, Team Petty Cash is still slowly making progress up the hill. His blue and yellow Cherokee is doing really good so far, having a backup at the moment, but he's made it a long ways up. He's over halfway up Chocolate Thunder, and this is an extremely tough rock trail. It takes some people all day just to make it up one time. Depends on how many times they wreck, how many times they break, have to winch. So it's amazing to get this many buggies up one trail in one day, especially when there's about 4 or 5 lined up. There was some horn blowing earlier. People were getting excited and frustrated. It was very, very fun to watch. All right, well, we're having fun here watching this. So while we take a little time, we're going to throw you into a commercial break and check out that.